Sai. The both of us are online. I'm supposed to be online. Okay. Yeah, I'm online. It's way easier when you're broadcasting from an office. I'm Piper, and we also have our amazing searcher. Sai.
Hi everyone. Hello. There's no one here, but hello.
They're gonna be there. They're gonna come. They're gonna come. They're gonna get their YouTube notifications, and they're gonna be like, "Whoa, what's happening?" They're on live, so we're gonna see them. You're listening to the podcast while you wait for your electric vehicle to charge, or for your meatballs to be ready. You tune in. It's super easy to join. And once you're there, well, you listen to us for an hour and a half. We've got a super entertaining subject. Is your fave celebrity an EV owner? Well, let's go to Hollywood. Well, we're in Vancouver right now, and this podcast always airs at 12 p.m. Vancouver time, and it's broadcasted live, so make sure that you're there when it's live. If you miss it, again, it's a podcast, so you can go grab it whenever, wherever, super mega easy. Now, the thing is with celebrities is that, well, we all have celebrities that we love. Now, if you love a celebrity that is under like 15 years old, there's a big chance they're not going to have any car, right? They're too young. Or if, I don't know, if they don't have their driver's license, there's a chance that they're not going to have a car. But celebrities sometimes have drivers, right, Sai?
True. Nowadays, yes, they do. Maybe not in the future.
Maybe not in the future. Good point. Maybe in the future, all these celebrities will have no drivers because the cars are going to be self-driving. Yeah. But because cars, well, right now are not at that level yet, that means that somebody needs to drive you somewhere. And since celebrities will have lots of money, and they want to be, celebrities. So they want to have big things, luxury things, brand names. I mean, whatever they want, they kind of have in that sense. We have Carl who just tuned in. I like having a driver. Oh, that's good, Carl. Is Vita your driver? That's his wife. Is FSD your driver? Because FSD your driver. So you could have a driver, but your driver is called FSD. That'd be.
And it's less expensive than a real driver.
It is less expensive than a real driver.
$10,000.
Yeah, it's only $10,000 to get full self-drive on your Tesla if it's 2017 and older, meaning that is a lot less expensive than getting a driver. I don't know what's the average salary for a driver right here, right now. Do you know, Sai? Can you Google this? How what's the salary of a driver? If I wanted to get myself a driver, and to add to my team, so I have a personal assistant. Yes, hi, thank you for being there. And then I also would have a driver. How much would that cost me per year? A driver here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Thank you, Dave Frank, for tuning in. It's so nice to see you in the live comment section.
Here, it will cost you about $88,586 per year.
So I can have a whole bunch of personal assistants and social media managers for that price. Okay, and that would be a driver. So I would need to drive.
You're letting out how much you pay your personal assistants with that comment.
I didn't say exactly. I said I didn't say how many.
Our audience is smart.
That you are right about. Now, I told him how much I pay my car. So this is all good. Well, Carl says Vita was driving when the tractor trailer hit us from behind on the interstate. She has a fear of driving now. Oh, that happens sometimes. When you get into a bad accident, you kind of don't want to get driving again. This is scary. This is really scary. But thank you for sharing, Carl. And I hope that Vita can get over her fear. Maybe FSD is going to do it for her, or maybe a driver. So that's only going to cost you about close to $90,000 a year to get your very own personal driver in Canada. So that's in Canadian dollars, right?
In Vancouver, specifically.
In Vancouver, specifically. Yeah. Okay. So that means that there are actually some people who do that for a living, and they're here in Vancouver. So Seaside, if you had your driver's license, you could do that.
I could, but then I'll end up hating driving.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So it's good. I don't
it's not your passion, or else you would have a driver's license, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
It would be okay. Now, that being said, I'm Piper, and I am accompanied by
Sai,
who is the researcher on hand for this live podcast, because well, we read all the comment in the live comment section. That makes it easy for us to go off and in subject. Yeah, in and out. We're not talking about burgers. But that adds to the depth of the podcast. that being said, make sure that you actually do comment, because the whole point of this is for you to comment. Yeah! Is your fave celeb an EV owner? What does EV mean? Electric vehicle. So does your favorite celebrity drive an actual electric vehicle, or do they own gas vehicle? We're not gonna go there. We're only gonna stay in the electric vehicle part of, well, this Hollywood style podcast. If you are new to this, make sure that you subscribe, because we don't just do podcasts, we also do videos. Yeah, long form videos. We go on road trips, and we post that on our YouTube channels. 2 girls, 1 electric car. The next one is coming up real soon. We also have short form videos. Since Sai is so young and on social media, I mean, we're posting crazy stuff, right?
Yeah, we're doing all the trends, all the cool trends.
All the trends. So if you don't know the trends, just watch our channel. You'll know them. You don't need to go anywhere else. Just stay tuned. It's all gonna happen right on here. Carl says there are companies that will drive you across certain large bridges. That is another driving fear. What? I've never heard about these people. They're just gonna... Okay, we need to note that down, Sai. We're gonna do another podcast about like the fears of people driving, because this is getting very interesting. Too fast. Like, too fast. Chris Pankage says, I don't think I even have a favorite celebrity anymore. What? They're all dead?
Oh no! Then you can definitely not drive, I'm guessing.
You can't drive. Well, this is too sad. You can't do that, Chris. You need to find a newer one. I mean, Justin Bieber's not that bad. Come on, give him a break. Plus, he's Canadian.
Tay-Tay's not dead.
Tay-Tay's not dead. I mean, there's a whole bunch of wonderful artists that are younger artists. Now, don't go too young. Like I said, you want them to have a driver's license, or else they're not gonna own an electric vehicle. So, okay, when we're talking celebrities, it can be any type of celebrity. It can be, yes, an actor, an actress, a comedian. I mean, you also have YouTube celebrities now, right, Sai?
Totally, yeah. Here one is, Piper.
Ta-da! That's me! And of course, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, you can be like a Silicon Valley celebrity. There's so many celebrities out there. So we want your fave celebrity. Come on, drop in the live comment section. Tell us, who is your favorite celebrity? And Chris, you need to find one. Just like fake it until you make it. Find one that is not dead. Oh, Midnight Smoke says, yes, my favorite celeb does drive an EV. Okay, don't reveal it right now, okay? Don't reveal it right now. Keep
mystery.
the suspense.
Let's have a mystery to this
Exactly.
show, yeah.
We need a little bit of mystery to this. So to make this podcast last longer. Okay. Now, Sai, that is the shirt. I think that's a compliment from Carl.
Oh, thank you so much.
I told her it suited her really, really well. If you're not here in the video format, if you're actually just listening to this, so Sai has this kind of sheer shirt. Well, Sai, you want to describe it? You're kind of more into fashion than I am.
I don't know, it's cute. Seems like a tie and dye, play on a tie and dye, but it's all monochromatic. It's a set skirt and a crop top.
Plus the sleeves are kind of sheer, but then it acts like a normal top. I guess you would say like a big wife beater, but that part is not sheer, so it adds to the depth of it. Yes, okay, this is girl talk, but we are talking about electric vehicles. Don't worry, guys. We're getting back to this. Getting back to this. Piper, is that French? What's French? My accent? My face? I mean, there's a lot of things that can be French about me. My lips? I have no idea, but I'm kind of francophone, so in that sense, most of me is French. Dave Frank says Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Let's
see if he drives an EV.
So, Dave Frank, you think that Kurt Russell drives an EV? Let's do it. Let's search for this. Is your favorite celebrity an EV owner? So does your favorite celebrity drive an electric vehicle? We're going to get right into this. It's going to be super fun. This podcast is going to be all about entertainment, but if you do have some special information to add about the type of EV that these celebrities are driving, make sure that you share your knowledge on these make, models, whatever, in the live comment section or in the comment section if you grab us when we are not live, which is totally possible because our podcast is available in the playlist called While You Wait for your EV to charge. Did you find anything, Sai?
Yeah, from what I can see, Kurt Russell he likes like old muscle cars and pickup trucks. So.
Well, that doesn't mean, he doesn't like EV then?
So no, he doesn't drive one, so.
So Kurt Russell would be against EV.
Oh, if you're not for it, you're against it. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
All right,
We
then.
decided to be, what's the name you said? It's like clickbait, but for fear, rage.
Rage baiting.
Yeah, so
is
we're
that
rage
what
baiting.
we're doing? We're pushing people. Okay.
I think that's what we're doing. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just let's test it out. Just a little bit. Okay. Richard Johnson says Elon has no choice but to drive EV. I mean, he owns 20.5% of Tesla, and I don't even think, maybe he drives, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Like, does this guy actually drive? Probably not. He's too busy. He probably like tests the cars because there is. So I would kind of do that. But then every morning, does he drive to go to work? That's a good question. Elon, call us. We want to know. We want to know. Grab my number. I'm sure you can find it. I mean, you must have like a whole bunch of size. I only have one. Okay. Chris Pankert said, at this point, that drives an EV. Okay, wait a second. We're gonna recap this. Electric Brian says, isn't Piper your favorite? Oh, okay. So yes, because I drive a Tesla Model X. So I drive an EV. So I would be your favorite celebrity that drives an EV. So it is true. I do drive an EV, and I am a YouTube celebrity, and well, a celebrity on other websites. But we can't go there here right now.
I think Sai looks like Ali Berry.
Hey, that's kind of true.
Oh, really?
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of bit of a look about Ali Berry.
Yeah, a bit like Ali Berry.
You know what? I've gotten in the past, people say I look like Grimes.
Grimes too.
And she was married to Elon Musk.
She was, so maybe we can dress you up and you can go meet Elon undercover because he's gonna think you're Grimes.
Do I get paid extra for that?
I think that's on your own time.
Oh, no
Because
way.
if it doesn't work, I mean, you can't say that I made you do it.
I have to say that. Oh, is that an NDA? Okay, maybe I won't.
Okay, this is the story for another time. Elon, don't worry, we're not coming at you. Elon, don't call us. Don't call us. Electric Brian says, I do like Kelly Connor. Kelly Connor. As one of my favorite EV celebrities.
Oh, she drives an EV.
Okay, so who's Kelly Connor? What did she play in? Like, she's not Sarah
who?
Connor, so it's not that one.
Yeah, it's not Terminator.
It's another one. Okay, if you don't know Sarah Connor, like, this is not the right podcast for you. Just saying. Like, Google it before you come back.
Sarah Connor, yeah.
So Kelly Connor. No idea who that is.
There's multiple people that
There's multiple
pop up,
people?
so I don't know which one is the right Kelly Connor.
Okay, we need more information.
Yeah,
we need more information.
What movie?
Will Garcia one says, I never liked the concept of celebrities. Ooh, that's rough. Some people, because I'm one. I mean, maybe not as much as Taylor Swift, but on the spectrum, I'm definitely there. Some people have jobs that place them in the public eye. Oh, like CEOs of big companies. Yes, it's true. So not all celebrities are in the entertainment industry in that sense, or in the arts. Other celebrities are more, like Elon Musk. It's a more of a business thing. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. You kind of all know these names, but yeah, they're celebrities, but maybe they're not, let's say, celebrities from the arts. Well, it's called like that. It doesn't make them better in any way. Well, nobody said that celebrities are better. It's just that more people look up to them. So they have more power over what is going to be decided and how people are going to choose trends, things like that. Right, Sai?
Yeah, because I don't think that's an interesting comment, because a lot of people think like that as well. But being a celebrity doesn't mean you think you're better than people. You just like the attention and the job you do, for example, puts you in that way for some people. And some people just like being in the public eye. Everything is work. So it depends on what goes with your personality. Unless you develop a huge ego because you think you have like megalomaniac, where you think that can happen in any job. It doesn't have to be a celebrity. So
it's true. You could be manager at Dairy Queen, and then you decide which kid doesn't have ice cream, and then you become a big maniac. That word. That could definitely happen to you. Okay, let's go back to the live comment section. I'm Piper, and I'm with
Sai.
Yeah, who does the research for the podcast and is also my awesome personal assistant. Now, that being said, we're talking about, is your fav celebrity an EV owner? So drop that in the comment.
Jay Leno doesn't count. He's got like a huge car collection.
Okay, so Jay Leno doesn't count because he owns like every car in the world. So so that's from Brent Gibbons. Thank you, Brent. But that's the thing. If that celebrity owns so many cars, then is he really for EV? Maybe not. Yeah. So this is gonna be an interesting podcast.
Jay Leno got that first electric car.
Jay Leno got the first electric car.
Yeah, he bought it.
He bought the first electric car ever.
Yeah.
The
Doesn't
first one.
surprise
One
me.
of the first, you know.
Ooh, one of the first. Okay, so Brent, you're good to go. You can pass. You can pass.
Also, George Clooney.
Oh, that George Clooney?
That the only one in the world. That one, not the neighbor. The
Okay,
other one. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
He owns a Tango T600, which is one of the most expensive electric cars in the world.
But I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me neither.
What is it? Who's it from? Like McLaren? Like who makes this? Is it really called a Tango? Like Tango?
Yeah, Tango, like the dance.
Oh yeah, like the dance. Is it?
Twingo.
Oh, Twingo! Oh, that would be so cool if George Clooney owned a Twingo. If you don't know what a Twingo is, it's so cute. I mean, it's the weirdest 80s car, but it has
says
made
like
a comeback.
It says it's a commuter car?
What?
Oh, it looks super weird.
So it's kind of like a kit car or like a model car. Maybe it was
Yeah.
never really like a car.
Maybe not, because the way it looks, it's super weird. But average cost is $120,000.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you, George Clooney. But maybe
But
when...
this is like a,
Yeah, you've never seen that in the streets, like ever.
No, it's just super weird looking. It looks like a toy.
Well, there you have it. George Clooney is driving a toy. George Clooney, call us. Call us. We're ready for you, George. We are broadcasting this podcast live from British Columbia, Vancouver, and it broadcasts at 12 p.m. time of Vancouver every day. So if you want to be there live, make sure that you turn on the notifications to our amazing channel, which is called Two Girls, One Electric Car. Get ready to electrify your ride and your life with us in your ears. Here we have it. That's a long one. Chris Pankich. I've met a lot of celebrities because Chris Pankich is actually a musician, an artist. So he has done a lot of concerts and things like that. If you don't know this, he's one of our fans, but he's also like in the industry. Well, I think that's why I don't have a favorite celebrity on air and off air. Are not the same most of the time. You love the celebrity, but you hate the person. Wow, that's nothing is making me happy right now. Like, this is awful. If you meet me in the street, like, are you gonna be that disappointed? Oh my God. Okay, let's move on with Electric Brian, who says that Cameron Diaz drives a Model S. So the Model S is the kind of sports car of, well, it's not the Roadster. It's not the Roadster, but it's the first. There's the first sedan from Tesla. Yeah, I'm using my accents. I'm getting better at English, people. I'm getting better. So that being said, Cameron Diaz, we all remember Cameron Diaz from, two movies. Charlie's Angels, for sure. I know there was more than one Charlie's Angels. And then Something About Mary. Yeah. That's the one. I mean, I think that's the one everybody saw about Cameron Diaz. Sty, do you know Cameron Diaz?
I only know her from Shrek.
Well, that works too. Okay.
That's the only one
That
I know
kind of
her from.
reveals size age if you're not there in the visual. So yeah. She did the what's her name? The other ogre, right?
Yeah, Fiona.
Yeah, okay, she was Fiona. I don't want to spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Like the Fiona, she's also an ogre. So if you haven't seen it, that's gonna ruin the whole movie for you. But I mean, it's been out for like 15 years, so you should have seen it.
Yeah,
by now.
that's like one of my first memories of watching any cartoon was Shrek.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. So she grew up with cartoons that look like Shrek. That's way better than us.
After 10 years, it's not a spoiler anymore.
After 10 years, it's not a spoiler anymore? That's the
No.
law? That's the law. This is the law. I am the law. Okay, so that being said, no more spoilers. It's all gonna be fine. Okay, so a lot of celebrities have a lot of money. This is something, well, that you need to know. But we are always looking for money, so you can grab our Patreon. Patreon.com/2girls1electric car to support us, because this channel is not yet monetized. But we are working really hard on this every single day. Now, your support will allow us to film more podcasts like this one, go on road trips, review actual Tesla superchargers and other EV chargers on the road in Canada, in the USA, and later on, well, in other countries when we have enough money to actually pay for those trips. Thank you to all of our Patreons. Most of them are already there in the live comment section and are tuning in every single day. So we really do appreciate you. Now, why you got 12 car garage, but you only got 6 cars? That's from the Post Malone song. You remember that song? Pop star, rock star, all of that. That being said, like, a lot of celebrities have big garages with many cars.
How many car Gordon Ramsay have? Can you Google this?
Oh yes, I Google this.
How many cars?
That shocked me, because you're like, oh, Gordon Ramsay, how many ovens does he have, you know? How many plates does he have? But no, one point, I just saw this, I think it was on YouTube. It was one of like a TV show that was rebroadcasted on YouTube. And this man had so many cars, and they were all like on a racetrack, and he was showing them all, and he was driving them all. I don't think it was Top Gear, right? No, it was not Top Gear. But still, he was like driving all of these vehicles, and those were all his. And you're like, yeah, Gordon Ramsay's definitely rich, definitely like celebrity rich type of person. So have we figured out how many cars Gordon Ramsay is driving? I mean,
They doesn't say the number, they say so I'm just counting them. I've counted 13 so far.
So far 13. That's a big garage. That's like.
And he has so many, like a bunch of Ferraris.
Okay, so
An
Ferrari.
an Aston Martin.
Oh, James Bond car.
A Land Rover. A Porsche.
Yeah.
Or is it Porsche? I
Porsche.
don't know. Porsche. It's a Porsche.
It's a Porsche.
A Ford GT.
Okay.
And another Ferrari. Yeah, he has a lot of Ferraris.
So he has a little thing for Ferrari. So he has a Ferrari fetish.
Probably. Doesn't everyone, if you have money, probably most people would.
I think most people have a Ferrari fetish.
Yeah.
If you get money, what are you gonna buy? Ferrari. Then there's McLaren. But I mean, it really depends. It really depends on your whole self, what brand you want to associate with. That being said, if you have like a whole garage, you need to fill it up with cars. Yeah, you're gonna need to put cars in it. It's like the more space you have, the more you wanna fill it. So all of these big celebrities, well, they have maybe EVs and gasoline cars, but we are focusing on EVs. So drop the celebrity that you love, your favorite celebrity that has an electric vehicle. We want that.
Or drop your celebrity, we'll check it out.
Oh yeah, we'll drop your celebrity and we'll proof it for you, right? Because we have Sai who can do all of that.
Are they in our gang or not?
Yeah, that's what we want to know. Do we invite them for our EV dinner lunches party or not? EV reunions, things like that. So celebs equals money equals cars. Now, why would you want many cars? I guess it's a good question. Some people are like, I don't want many cars. Yeah, but if you like 10 million drops on your lap, just like that, maybe you're gonna be like, I want more cars, right? Yeah, like Sylvain. So one of the millionaire friend that I used to have, now don't worry, he's not dead. Well, not that I know of. Actually, I don't know. But that being said, like, he had so many exotic cars, and he said this one time, and I remember this. This is very important. Okay, this is the nice nostalgic moment, people. So focus on this. He said, nobody that has money gets from point A to B with a lemon. That's what he said. And I totally agree. If you have money, unless you're doing it, but you don't. You have money. Why would you suffer through that? Like, unless you really. You're weird. There's always exception to the rule. But it's not true. Even those people, I know what you're gonna say. Piper, Warren Buffett has had the same car and the same freaking house. He has a freaking jet. Okay, he has a private jet. He's got a jet company. And then you're like, well, he hasn't changed his car. He doesn't need to. He has a jet and a chauffeur and everything like that. I mean, his PR team is doing a great job. Yeah, we gotta learn from that guy, Sai.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure. Yeah. We gotta learn from that guy. I mean, this is like Warren Buffett. Okay.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett called us. We need insight right here, right now. Okay, let's. John Bon Jovi. Hey, isn't he in Vegas right now? John Bon Jovi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's doing like a whole.
An anniversary.
Yeah, he's doing like a whole thing in Vegas. At the time of this recording of this podcast, John Bon Jovi is definitely doing something there. He drives a
John
model.
Bon Jovi?
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be fine. No, but Google him seriously. Well, he's in Vegas now. So do you know what we used to say? Like, oh, has been kind of go to Vegas in that sense. But then Adele is there too. Maroon 5 is there. Yeah, Adele's in Vegas. Maroon 5's in Vegas. Bruno Mars. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stars. Lady Gaga's in Vegas. So now I think Vegas is not as bad as it used to be. Usually you would like finish your career in Vegas. Now I think it's kind of Vegas is getting a second breath for some reason. Well, like we've been there recently for a convention, World of Concrete. This is dead air because just look at what is happening during World of Concrete and you'll get it. But so I went there and actually, yeah, like it seemed cool. Like there's a hyperloop that's made with Elon Musk to get to the convention center. We need to go back to test the hyperloop, just to test the hyperloop. It's gonna be really good. Did you figure out who was John Bon Jovi?
He's a singer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you know any of the songs that he wrote? Like, is there one song there that kind of rings a bell for you, or none? Probably
No.
not. It's definitely not her
But
generation.
maybe I'll recognize it if I hear it.
Maybe it's good. It's okay, but it's he had like this one super popular song. What is it?
There were many.
There's many.
Religion.
Yeah.
There
This
were many.
many songs. Oh yeah, you give love a bad name. That one. Okay, so people are. Oh, I met him at the Bellagio. Well, this is cool. This is super cool. So Dave Frank says he met John Bon Jovi at the Bellagio. I hope you have a pic, or it didn't happen. So drop that pic. And then we have people are dropping in the name of their favorite celebs.
Oh,
Don't
Lady
freak out,
Gaga.
people. We're gonna check that out for you. We're gonna check that out. So just chill, and get electrified. I'm Piper, and I'm with.
Sigh.
Yes, and we are here on the podcast that is called While You Wait for Your Electric Vehicle to Charge or to buy your very first electric vehicle, to entertain you during all of that amazing time. You can also listen to us while you're in the shower. I mean, just don't bring the radio. Water and, electronics don't go very well together. But now with Siri, Alexa, and everything else, you can bookmark us and ask your personal AI assistant to play us whenever, wherever, especially in your Tesla. Because I know you got internet, okay? So Kenny Reeves, does Kenny Reeves actually own an electric vehicle? I feel like Kenny Reeves is such a good guy that...
He owns a motorcycle company.
Yeah, he does own Deus Ex Machina, but it's not Deus Ex.
It's something like Deus Ex.
But it's something like Deus Ex Machina. So Deus Ex Machina is a motorcycle, like custom motorcycle shop. I think there's one in Thailand, and then the other one is like in Hawaii or something like that. California? It's in California? There's I think there was like 2 shops, but I don't recall. But that being said, Kenny Reeves, because he does is a bit like does his own stunts and stuff like that, or else he would have never created John Wick.
I love Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, so
He's a
does
national
he drive
treasure.
A national treasure? Because he's Canadian, right?
He's Canadian. I'm so proud of him.
So we got Kenyu. Well, what does Kenyu drive? Does he drive electric? I feel like if he doesn't drive electric, I'm a bit disappointed. But he does drive a lot of motorcycles. So maybe an electric bike.
Oh yeah, he loves motorcycles.
Of that sort, because everybody kind of has EV like motorcycles.
Oh, he has a car collection.
Oh, of course. Another one that has a car collection.
He has a Volvo, a Mercedes-Benz, a vintage Porsche.
Okay.
Yeah, so he has 3 Ferraris.
Another Ferrari lover.
Yeah, and he has a
Another
bunch of
point
other
for Ferrari.
cars. But I want to see if he has any EV.
Yeah, we need EV. We need EV. So if you know.
You know what?
Yes.
Because when we were kids, we received Hot Wheels as a gift.
Yes, when you were kids, you received a Hot Wheels as a gift.
And we had many.
And you had many.
Okay,
That's why now when you're a grown-up
couple of
guy.
Barbie, but where is the girl?
Okay, so when guys were usually younger, and don't go all gender freak on me, okay? But in our generation, well, they would get cars, like toy cars, like Hot Wheels. And then Well, when they get older, they get money and they get more cars, but in the real format. Now, girls usually they would play with Barbies. So, where are all these other girls?
Yes.
Girlfriends for life, yo.
We need many girlfriends.
Well, maybe they like that babies instead for that. I don't know. I don't know what a Barbie is. Is it a girlfriend? Is it a baby? That's so philosophical. Okay, Javier says Cameron Diaz had a few electric cars. So not only the Model S, from what is being said here. And then, okay, do you know anybody else?
Oh, there's someone, Carol, he commented Lady Gaga. So I just looked it up. She was seen recently in a Cybertruck.
Oh, it's so cool. So Lady Gaga was seen in a Cybertruck. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I guess it makes sense. She's like 4 foot, right?
Does she just tried it? Or
Yeah.
She bought it.
Did she bought it or did
She was in the passenger seat, someone says, but
Oh.
then she's been seen a few times in it.
So maybe she has a thing for guys with Cybertrucks. That's good to know.
No one mentioned who else was in it.
The paparazzi are keeping it off air.
It's okay. It's our style. I like it.
I love it too. I'm Piper and I'm with researcher.
Sai.
And we are here on the podcast called While You Wait for Your EV to Charge, we entertain you. The subject is your favorite celebrity an EV owner? Drop your favorite celebrity in the live comment section and we will look it up. Let's talk about all of these celebrities. One of the Kardashians got a Cybertruck. That's from Electric Brian.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
But there's a lot of Kardashians too, so I mean, there's a
that is
chance
true.
that one of them will have one of these things. Okay, so the Cybertruck, they only sold I think 4,000 units so far. Now there's a huge recall on the Cybertruck, a huge recall. We'll see
Kim
how that
Kardashian.
goes.
It's Kim Kardashian. She has
Is
a
Kim
Cyber. Kim, the
Okay.
OG Kardashian.
Yeah, the OG Kardashian, the one that was like actually sleeping with Kanye West at one point in her life.
She was married to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have babies together.
They have kids, yeah.
that are grown up now. Oh my god, this is so celebrity. Woohoo! Okay. And then what else have we got? It was FSD. So Max Power says that Lady Gaga was in the Cybertruck, but then there was no driver because it was FSD, so it was self-driving. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe Lady Gaga decided to be her own self in the Cybertruck without no driver. Because like we said at the beginning, nobody needs a driver now that you have FSD, but you still need to be seated in the driver's seat and hold the steering, or else it freaks out. It literally freaks out. Misconceptions about celebrities. Let's go there. Okay, now celebrities are like super famous and they're celebrities. And then the celebrities that have EVs, maybe they could change, like completely change the way EVs are seen. I mean, if some celebrities were able to sell you crypto, that means that, well, celebrities would be able to sell anything, and EVs could be a great brand deal, really great brand deal for electric vehicles out there to associate with celebrities. Now, if you're like a celebrity, maybe like Lady Gaga or something like that, and you purchase your very own EV because you love it, so you don't necessarily, it's not sponsored, nothing like that. You didn't sign any deals that like in closed doors. So it's really you went and purchased it. Because it's not true that all celebrities always have brand deals. Okay, a lot. But I'm sure that if you want something and somebody doesn't want a brand deal with you, you're still going to buy it. And anyway, it's going to be associated to you. So here, take that brand. But that being said, if your favorite celebrity was to buy an electric vehicle, maybe you would rethink that. Maybe it would be a really great advertising for that vehicle and just for electric vehicles in general. What do you think? Drop a comment. Sai, what do you think?
Yes, I agree with everything you said while I was researching.
Perfect. It's great. Keeping her on her tippy toes. All right. Now, we've seen this a lot. I mean, Taylor Swift is making football come back. I mean, she's like literally selling tickets for football, people, and she's a pop star. She's like literally a pop star. That being said, if Taylor Swift was seen driving a Tesla, Her fans would go crazy. Okay, I'm not sure which colors Tesla would go for next year. That might be kind of, weird colors. Kind of Taylor Swift colors.
With cat.
Yeah, and like maybe cats and stuff like that. And we've seen that not Honey Boo Boo, but the other Boo Boo one. Well,
She's got a cat on her jet.
She's got a cat on her jet?
Yeah.
I had no idea that Taylor Swift has a cat on her jet.
I think it's Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty?
We need research.
Can she have Hello Kitty? Is that possible? Is that possible? Okay. Chris Pankage says, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm tainted. Tainted love. Don't worry, Chris. Don't worry. I mean, don't. You guys don't set anything out. This is very interesting discussion that we're having about celebrities and electric vehicles and how these celebrities could make it so that electric vehicles finally will get sold to the mass. Because right now, everybody that has an electric vehicle is more of an early adopter. Yes. And that's what Elon has said about Tesla. So they're getting into that phase with the Teslas, which is to reach the mass market. Right now it was all early adopters, but now they want everybody to buy one. Okay, or not everybody, but most people to buy one. So they're over the early adopter phase. Now they're like, Apple with iPhone. Now it's not, you don't need to be an early adopter to have an iPhone. You need to be an early adopter maybe to have a Vision Pro, yes, but an iPhone is just common now. Sai, you have an iPhone, right?
Yep, a mini one.
Yes, it says mini. When you try to airdrop things to it, it says mini. It's pretty cute. Okay, so let's get back to electric vehicles and celebrities because I'm Piper and you're listening to the podcast called While You Wait for your electric vehicle to charge. You can find this podcast on our YouTube channel, which is called 2 Girls, 1 Electric Car. So let's electrify your ride and your amazing day today. Okay, so did we figure something outside? I think you're researching.
Yeah,
did you find?
I can't find anything about her jet being anything to do with Hello Kitty or cats.
Okay,
it looks like a normal.
Maybe I just rented it.
I think there's a meme. No, there's a meme like people were saying that she has a jet with Hello Kitty, but I don't think that's true. She loves Hello Kitty.
Okay, so Taylor Swift has a thing for Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
So far, that's all we know about Taylor Swift because we haven't met her in real life yet. But
not yet.
But we're working on it. Definitely working on it. Chris Pankage says the electric car needs to be advertised by people with no political affiliation. Celebrities tend to be a certain side of politics or with an agenda. Well, of course, everybody has politics in them. How can you depoliticize somebody in a democratic country?
Also, I feel like when people don't have opinions, like they don't choose a side, people don't relate to them as much. They want you to have a side so
It's
they
so
can
true.
see, they can judge you, are they my kind of people or not? Because when you're too in the middle or people don't know, they always try to figure out so it's also a relatable thing. People
Yeah, to
want
choose
that.
a side.
Yeah.
At one point, you need to be true to your very own opinion in that sense. Okay, so Sai is way towards more having somebody that will, I guess, trust and have an opinion about something. And this is true. Even with my podcast, I've been testing this out, like for 2 Girls, 1 Electric Car. Podcasts are a place where you do give your opinion. You do share your personal experiences, and then you don't sugarcoat it, well, just enough so that YouTube won't strike you and they'll monetize your channel. If you want to support us, go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/2girls1electriccar. You can support us for $2.97. What's that weird price, Piper? Well, that's actually the approximate cost of filling up the Tesla Model X with electricity. So that gives us an hour charge. Yeah, thank you so much for all of your support. And make sure that you go there even if you are not thinking about supporting right away. Well, you can become a free member, and then when you get this extra money, you can support us right there and then. Plus, you'll see teasers of all of the behind the scenes and all of the content that we are shooting that is not available anywhere else. I mean, it's exclusive to Patreon, and Sai has been you've been taking pictures and behind the scenes, and all of that makes its way to the Patreon page. So I like to call it also behind the camera. So sometimes you're more you would be the person behind the camera, and you have this sort of feel that Sai has and I have during all of the recordings. So thank you to our Patreons. We got Michael Luders who just dropped in. Hey, Michael. Okay, what else we got here?
What about your favorite celebrity, Piper?
My favorite celebrity is Lana Del Rey, but she smokes, so I don't think she has an EV.
Let's see.
I mean-
she has
I
one.
think she's got a BMW.
She's got a BMW, you think? Lana?
She's got
Oh,
like a
Lana.
SUV.
That,
Like
I mean, it would make sense that she has an SUV. She's such an American girl. So you have Taylor Swift, that's like the American sweetheart, and you have Lana, which is the total opposite, but in a good way. Like the ones that does drugs and that is really for America, but like the other way.
She prefers Jaguars.
Oh, that makes sense
Yeah.
because she likes older men. Me and Lana have so much in common.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So no EV for Lana. Still cool. Still love Lana Del Rey. But my second top celebrity is Lady Gaga.
Oh, so yeah, she's moving to the Cybertruck, eh? So
Exactly.
yeah, there
so
we
that
go.
would work out fine for me because I love her singing like most people, but it's really her acting that I so admire. The fact that she could do both, and this is so amazing in American Horror Story Hotel. Yeah, she's so amazing
she's
in that.
awesome.
Oh, Jaguar has an EV. That's from Electric Brian. So maybe
do they?
Lana
Maybe.
will be corrupted to the electric side.
Maybe.
I mean, between an electric shock or like a tab of MDMA, I'm not sure which one is worse. I think I take the electric shock. So I think Lana can take it. Right, Lana? Call me. I mean, I've spent so many nights with you already and you don't even know.
she could put like in a rainbow mode.
Oh,
and make
yeah.
some LSD in
Yeah,
the car.
Lana could just put FSD, put it in rainbow mode. We have all these conceptions about artists, like we know them, right? But this is why we're talking about: is your favorite celebrity an electric vehicle owner, and how does this electric vehicle kind of, suit them? Because we had this really bad comment on our channel, 2 Girls, 1 Electric Car. This guy said to me, Piper, that my personality was only my Tesla Model X. Which makes a lot of sense. I mean, I do talk about my Tesla all the time because this channel is called 2 Girls, 1 Electric Car. It's not called Me and My Puppy Go to the Park. So I do enjoy that the fact that just maybe your car defines you more than you think. Just like dog owners look like, well, their dog in that sense. Sai, do you have some insight on this? You want to add on to this crazy psychological thing that I would look a lot like my car?
People start looking like their pets,
Yeah.
and even in some cases, they're a partner. So yeah. That is-
Okay, let's not go there. Let's rewind. Let's rewind.
But car, that would be your first one. It'd be
Yes.
interesting to see. They have to make really good-looking cars,
Okay.
just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case that happens.
Okay.
Depends, like Model X is like you're spreading your legs.
But yeah, Model X would be like you're spreading your legs. That works great for me. There's no problem there. I have no problem being associated with Falcon doors. Like, this is great, cool. Max Power says the Waymo car are Jags. I had no idea. Okay, wait. So, Max Power is saying that the Waymo, which is the Google autonomous car, is actually made with Jaguar. Is it by that Jaguar with Jaguar? Because I've heard about these mixtures like Rivian and Ford. So I've heard about some car companies going together to create a better EV in that sense. So is that what you're saying, Max? Is that some of the Waymo cars would be Jaguars in that sense? Is it electricity only, or is it kind of the car? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Electric Brian says yes. Waymo uses Jaguar I-Pace EV. Wow, I had no idea. This is so cool.
I have no clue.
We're learning so much. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for bringing all that knowledge into the table and the podcast. Yeah, great. Chris Pankot says, so I look like a cross between a cat and an American Indian. Okay. This is, I think that could work. I think that could definitely work, meaning that you would look like your car. Well, if you can personalize it, tailor it, well, definitely you want to look like your car. I mean, I might not be as big as an SUV, but maybe my personality is, so that works out, right? And then for the color, well, that depends. I mean, I bought it used, but I got doors that open like this, not like this. So what else can I say? Oh, Jack Black. That's from Patrick M. He says, Jack Black drives a Model S. He's the king. I do love Jack Black. Do you know who Jack Black is, Sai?
Kung Fu Panda.
See? I knew it. I knew she would get it. No, I can't go back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kung Fu Panda is awesome.
I feel so old right now. I feel so old.
This is great. We're gonna get such a younger audience. Okay, so Jack Black drives a Model S. The Model S is one of the, I guess, like really popular Tesla model. Okay, there is of course the X, the Y, the Model 3, which is a bit more affordable. And the Roadster we're not even going to talk about. But I feel like the Model S is really their sports car. So if you do have a little bit more money and you're looking for that type of car, then the Model S does it. And it still can fit all of your kids in there, depending on how many you have. But it's totally possible. That's why I think most people are going with it. It's luxurious, it's fast, and well, it's all electric in that sense. Okay, Dave Frank says combined Ferrari, Mercedes, Porsche, and BMW. Wow, you're like really all mixed in there. Colbert drives a Model S. Okay, so Colbert, that's the guy that does the Tonight Show or the Night Show? Steven? That's his name? Stephen Colbert? And we're not going to go with ornaments. We're not going to go there. Now, we are talking, is your favorite celebrity an EV owner? Sai, do we have other celebrities that we know drive electric vehicles?
Well, I was just like looking at my favorite celebrity.
Hey, okay, we need to, come on, sell it to us.
My favorite celebrity. But I love Zendaya. She's my favorite celebrity. But she has a bunch of cars, but I'm disappointed. It doesn't have an EV.
No EV.
But Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, he has an EV.
Iron Man has an EV. And what else does Iron Man have?
Jarvis.
An AI.
True.
He has an AI, an EV.
AI and an EV.
And what else does he have?
Other
heart.
than EV?
A heart.
Oh.
A heart made out of a weird battery.
A battery heart, yeah.
Yeah, so what happens when Robert Downey Jr. charges his electric car?
He can charge his heart.
Ta-da! If you're looking to charge your heart too, well, make sure you tune in at 12 p.m. British Columbian time for our podcast that is broadcasted live at 12 p.m. PDT or PST, depending on if it's summer or winter. And that is with me, Piper, and
Sai.
Woohoo! Okay.
Morgan Freeman drive a Model X?
Oh,
Morgan
really?
Freeman and I have something in common.
Let's
Ooh.
see.
Next time I see him, I'll tell him we don't only have freckles in common, Morgan. We got Model X.
Oh, maybe watch out. Maybe you'll start looking like Morgan Freeman, and
Maybe
you guys
I
will
will.
be twins.
Well,
Then you can steal his jobs.
I would love to be twins with Morgan Freeman, because then
Yeah.
I could do like In a World, or like some type of crazy like Morgan Freeman documentary voice. This would be amazing. Okay. Don't worry, Morgan Freeman, I'm not coming for you.
Call us.
But I would love if you could call us. At least send an email, something like that. We're all open for anything you want to give us, Morgan Freeman.
It says that he drive. Oh, maybe in 2017 he said he drove a Tesla Model S, so he must be a Tesla fanboy.
Oh, 2017. That is a bit early in the Tesla world. Okay, so he drove that, and then there's a Morgan Freeman has touched a Tesla. Ooh. Okay, this is super cool. Now, okay, let's get back to Robert Downey Jr. Let's get back to Iron Man. So what does Iron Man drive?
He has an Audi e-tron GT.
Oh, the e-tron.
electric.
It is electric. It is electric. So that's what he drives when he's not actually flying somewhere.
Yeah, when he's taking a break from flying.
When he's taking a break from flying. I mean, you can definitely take breaks from flying sometimes. It must be very exhausting. Plus, I don't think his Iron Man suit has like full self-drive. I think he actually needs to drive that thing. Unlike like the Tesla, or maybe the Audi has some.
Yeah, no, it's not
capabilities.
FSD. It's FSF.
FSF.
Self-flying.
Self-flying.
Yeah.
Full self-flying.
Full self-flying.
That works. Okay. Chris Pankage says, I see a pattern. Scully, do you see a pattern, Scully? I see the pattern on EV drivers and which side of politics they're on. Whoa. Okay. What's happening here? What's happening in my comment section? We're getting all political. Okay. Let's go there since it's going there. There is a direct correlation and a distinct pattern that cannot be denied. Well, okay, come on, people. Of course, everybody makes choices. We're not in China. That being said, since we are in Canada and in the United States of America, for us in Canada and for you watching maybe in the UK, in the USA, of course, every choice you make is going to be political. Think of it like that. We are in a democracy. We are into capitalism, meaning that if you choose to purchase a product, well, you choose to go with that brand, and that brand definitely, surely has political sides and views because it's a democracy. Now, you wouldn't want the world to be without choices. You're saying like that's a bad thing. No, it's a good thing. There's right, there's left, there's a spectrum. If you were in a dictatorship, there would be none. So everything would go to the same place, and we would not having this discussion.
North Korea.
Yeah, let's go live in North Korea, right? Hey Kim,
call us.
you got an EV? I know Putin gave you a few Mercedes and things like that, but did you order a Tesla yet? Cybertruck maybe for your little collection?
You're gonna put some cybercharger in North Korea.
Are you gonna? Tesla superchargers in North Korea.
Wow.
We're gonna go visit them if you do that, Elon Musk. We're gonna have to. Now, maybe we're gonna need to hire, that driver. We're gonna need to flip that driver, and it's gonna need to be a bodyguard.
That's true. 2 in 1.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe he could drive us and also like kung fu.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Statham's gonna need to go on us with that trip.
Yeah. That's true.
Does Jason Statham drive an electric? Because he's done like the transporter. He's done like a whole bunch of crazy.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Okay, we're gonna go to all that, like these crazy celebrities that have actually touched cars.
You gotta tell me their name because I don't know any of them.
Okay, great. Well, Tokyo Drift. I mean, oh my God.
That's true. No, I do. I'm just.
I know you do.
Some of them.
Okay. Actually, it's a democracy republic here. Okay, no idea because I'm from Canada, so it's completely different. But that being said, democracy is a thing, yes. All of these celebs have views. They're not robots, they're humans. So they choose, they have an opinion. And the type of vehicle that they choose can have an effect on the people that purchase them. We've all seen that. If you see your favorite celebrity in that car, there's a big chance that you're gonna go look it out and maybe even purchase it if you have the means, of course, and all of that. Right, so we don't all have the means to buy $2 million cars. That being said, there's other stuff like that. Okay, so we have here. Donald Clover shouted out his Fisker on his 2014 album. That's super cool.
Oh, cool. I like Donald Clover. He's like,
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, I mean, he has a really, how to explain? He's an actor and he's also a singer.
America. This is America.
This is America.
Oh,
Have you
that
seen
guy.
That
okay,
guy.
I know that guy.
Oh, you know him. Oh,
okay,
awesome.
perfect. That guy. No.
This is America.
That's the This Is America guy.
This is America.
Okay, yeah, I remember him. Yeah, there's a chamois guy, and then there's a This Is America guy. Super easy. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, I'm Piper, and I'm with my researcher, Sai, and we're here on the podcast while you wait for your electric vehicle to charge. We aim to entertain you, and give you some EV information. So, what does Jason Statham drive? Does he have
he
an
has
electric?
a car collection.
Of
course.
Yeah, so all these like older dudes have like car collections.
Yes.
So like the same Aston Martin, Ferrari, Mercedes, Jaguar, F-Type.
No, so no
McLaren.
EV.
No, not so far. Not according to the internet. Maybe he does now, recently.
Okay, but according to the internet, he does not. Now, what about Vin Diesel? Because Vin Diesel was like Fast and Furious. Yeah, Fast and Furious. Okay, maybe he wasn't in Tokyo Drift. He wasn't in all the Fast and Furious, because then they did like Fast and Furious with The Rock and Jason Statham, and it was kind of got mixed up. But that being said, I mean, okay, drop us some. Oh, Steve-O drives a Model Y. So Steve-O likes SUV. Steve-O, jackass. Yeah, the guy that has no more teeth and that puts like hot sauce in his face. That's Steve-O.
So Vin Diesel also has a car collection.
They all
course
do.
they do.
They all do. Well,
He's
they're
a
like
Fast and Furious guy. Of course, if he didn't, I would judge him.
well, that would be bad. You can't do a movie like that and not have a huge car collection, right?
Exactly.
Why
So
didn't hire Jay Leno then?
Yeah,
has
they
Vin-
could have hired Jay Leno. Jay Leno's fat. I thought he was slim.
But
Not anymore. Now he's more on the fatty side. Okay, maybe
But
I
he
don't.
has like vintage cars,
Oh, vintage cars.
like from the 70s and the 60s.
Oh.
So yeah, 1970 Dodge Charger.
So Vin Diesel, likes American muscle cars, pretty much.
Yeah, so kind of like his character, I guess.
This is just like
Yeah.
it. That makes sense. You know, great actors don't act. They're themselves. You know that there's actually a Thailandese Vin Diesel? It's like, it's true. I've seen this. Google this guy. There's a Thailandese Vin Diesel. This guy looks like Vin Diesel, but he's Thai. And he has like this car. And in Thailand, he's super popular. Everybody asks him for selfies because they kind of think he's Vin Diesel. So he's like called something Diesel.
Oh, the Thai Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
He's boy, no.
But it's like same but different, right? He looks a
I
bit
mean-
like him
Yeah,
in a Thai way.
sure.
He's not slim. He goes to the gym a little bit.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. Well, okay. He's a bit like, he likes rice maybe in pad thai. But it's okay. And then the General Thai. Does he have hair?
No, it's Vin Diesel.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. So they look alike.
If that's the
Look-alikes.
criteria, then we can find a lot of Vin Diesel in the financial district.
Good one. Gonna give you a laugh track. Okay, Joe Rogan drives a Model S Plaid. Of course, Joe Rogan drives a Model S. He needs full self-drive, right?
Oh yeah, he needs it.
Oh no, that's not the. Okay, Joe Rogan, like the Joe Rogan experiment, like that guy.
That guy.
That guy, Joe Rogan. Okay, so podcast Joe Rogan. But it makes sense that Joe Rogan would drive that. I don't know. I mean, Joe Rogan is kind of like, he's cool, right? Depending. Do you know who Joe Rogan is?
He's a YouTuber.
Yes.
No.
But no.
No?
Well, he's kind of this like
Podcast.
MMA and then comedian and then podcaster and then, he's podcaster on YouTube.
He's bald.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
that's
I know.
the guy. That's the guy.
I think I know.
Sean O'Malley, UFC champ, drives a pink Model X. Yeah, when you're a UFC champ, you have nothing to prove. You can like pink. This is no problem. Your masculinity is not affected at all. So a pink Model X. So me and Sean O'Malley, we need to get together, bro. Now.
He also has pink hair.
Yes, pink hair.
Pink and blue.
Ooh. So it's kind of good to go with his vibe. Ooh, nice. Okay. We're UFC, that's it. MMA fighter, podcaster, comedian, UFC, that's it. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot for like Joe Rogan's bio. I mean, this is a good biography. I mean, this guy has done a lot. He's interviewed some amazing people. Now, if,
Elon Musk, he interviewed.
yeah, Elon Musk. He interviewed Elon Musk. He smoked a blunt with Elon. Yeah, this is the kind of guy you want to be friends with. He must have great stories. This is really crazy. We are talking about, does your favorite celebrity drive an electric vehicle? Drop us a comment. Tell us, does your favorite celebrity drive an EV? If you don't know, it's time for you to Google it or drop it in the comment section so that we can Google it for you. What about advertisement? What if, an actual celebrity is paid by a company, like maybe BMW, to be in that commercial and drive the electric vehicle, but then they don't have electric vehicles? How would you feel about that? I mean, that you feel bad. I would be like, so, no. Just like we're saying, Vin Diesel has to have a car collection because we played in Fast and Furious.
Exactly. Plus, Vin Diesel, there's only so much acting he can do, I feel.
We said that we were going to have opinion in this podcast. This is
Yeah,
happening.
there
This
you
is
go.
happening.
There's an opinion.
So, okay, that being said, we have advertisers that could hire these actual, celebrities, but then they would kind of have to lend them a car. Or these celebrities would need to have that car, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. There has to be. That's when I guess it comes in. How authentic are you being, right? If you're advertising and you're getting paid for it, do you actually believe in what you're selling? But then you can change the electric car with any product.
That's
See?
what happened
Exactly.
with the crypto.
That's what happened with the crypto, with FTX. With FTX, many celebrities endorsed kind of crypto. FTX. There was Shaquille O'Neal. There was Kim, I think Kardashian, and so they all got bad for it because their fans trusted. Tete almost did it, so their fans got into that scheme because they said that it was okay, but it wasn't. So then, they're getting sued. Yeah, this is America. Correct. A paid advertisement is not genuine endorsement. Yeah, this is completely different. Meaning that nowadays you need to be aware of what brands, influencers, and this kind of mix between you being paid to advertise or be the face on a product, a bit like George Clooney does with Nespresso. But then with vehicles, I feel that I've never really seen that. Like you see it with Chanel, you see it with other products.
In Quebec, there's a lot of.
Yes, in Quebec, there's a lot of celebrities that endorse Hyundai. Yeah, it's true.
Why? It's always.
Well, because Karine Vanasse is with Hyundai, I think. Karine Vanasse. And then there was Guillaume le Métivierge that was with Hyundai until he became an anti-vax and stuff like that. But yeah. So a lot, and is it Martin Matt? Martin Matt Honda. So there was a lot of Québécois. If you don't know where Quebec is, that's where I'm from. So please Google it. Endorsed these these cars. Now I'm not saying Martin Matt could buy pretty much anything he wants because he's a pretty rich French comedian.
I think he could own a Ferrari. Martin Matt.
Yeah, Martin Matte. So that guy definitely could. That being said, he's being paid by this company to be the face in an ad of the product, of the car, of the brand. But does he really have a Honda? I have no idea. Quite frankly, I don't know. I mean,
You have to have one.
I feel like he has to. But like every celebrity that has money, he has more than one car. Like even I had 2 cars at one point in my life, and I'm not like that big of a celebrity. Okay, but if you see me in the street, act like I didn't say that. I love it. Okay, I had a Rockstar energy drink endorsement. And never once drank it. That's from Chris Pankage. But I said I did. You lied. And they hooked us up with promotional products with our name on it. Well, of course that makes sense. But again, as a celebrity or as a brand, as a public figure, you decide who you sign a deal with. Now, some people are going to do it for the money. It is totally true. Others are going to do it because they really believe in the product. Again, that depends on the person. I mean, I don't know. Why did you do it, Chris? Did you do it for the money? That was it? I mean, Rockstar is pretty cool energy drink, and I did see them advertised in a lot of bands. What's it called? Like festivals, like concerts. Yeah, because it's called Rockstar. I mean, if it was called Popstar, it would be different type. For the brand of the band. Yeah, so it goes well with your brand. That's the thing. If you drink something like Liquid Death, which is water. I know it sounds great, but it's actually water. And you have a heavy metal band, it could be great. Like it could be a great mixture, just like Doritos and Taco Bell. Yeah, this is a great collab, people. This is a great collab.
The best ever.
It's the best ever.
We need to go to
It's the best. Yeah, we need to go to Taco Bell and eat some of these like amazing Dorito tacos. This is so good. So you have to think it like that. The fans did. They drank the hell out of it, but I don't even drink alcohol. Well, good thing there's no alcohol in Rockstar. It's just an energy drink. That's it. So lots of caffeine. Then a little bit of other vitamins and things like that. Think that you're gonna be okay, but it's just vitamin water. It's an expensive soda pop. That's great. Okay, Trevor Turek just dropped in. Sorry, I just started watching. Don't worry. This show is recorded live at 12 p.m. Vancouver time. If you miss it, you can always catch up or listen to all of the other ones that we have in our podcast playlist that is called While You Wait. On the YouTube channels, 2 girls, 1 electric car. He says you're talking about famous cars. We're talking about famous people who own cars. Because famous cars, yes. Kids would definitely be one of these famous cars, but we're not talking about famous cars. Only famous people who own EV cars. Okay. Did we find what we were looking for, Sai? Were we looking for something? Or?
We were not looking for anything.
Okay, we're not looking for anything
But I
right
googled
now.
Kit to see what they were talking about.
Oh yeah, Kit is
Yeah, it's a
Knight
famous
Rider.
car in a show, right?
Yeah, in Knight Rider.
Knight Rider, yeah.
Yes. 1980s amazing things. Okay.
That's my age.
Well, it's called having culture, people. So even if you're younger and you know these things, it's fine. If you're older, well, you were a part of it. If you're younger, you just kind of saw it on YouTube, which works too. We have this is going the vitamin water type of things. Okay, it's perfect. Don't worry about it. Now, because we're talking about celebrities that own electric vehicles, we need more celebrities that own electric vehicles. I'm sure we haven't covered all the celebs that have electric vehicles yet. There's so many celebrities out there. So is there maybe a YouTuber that owns an electric vehicle? Except for me, because I'm already part of that gang. I know Joshua Wiseman owns a Mercedes, but it's not electric.
Defender just bought it.
He just bought a Defender. So Joshua, if you're looking at this, I love your cooking. Thank you very much, Papa. And then who other YouTubers would have one? I mean, there's other big YouTubers, I'm sure, that have electric vehicle. Marcus Brownlee must have an EV in his collection. Well, he has a lot. So he must have at least one in his car collection.
Oh, he's got a Cybertruck. He owns Polystar, a couple of Polystars.
He has a few Polystars. I did say in one of his interview, I think, that the Polestar, for the price and all that, and the comfortability and everything in it, was a great buy. But that was a few months ago I saw that. Maybe close, yeah. So I don't know if that is still accurate. But that being said...
I don't know how many YouTubers have electric cars, but what Google is telling me, because, again, with YouTube, there's a lot of YouTubers that are focused on electric car, their channel. So they have an electric car because that's what their channel is
Because they're
about.
true to themselves.
Yeah, because they love electric cars so much, kind of like you, Piper.
Yes,
yeah,
kinda
so,
like me.
Yeah, so I think there's like a lot of Tesla-focused YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers have Teslas and stuff like that.
And did you find like one big name that could be relatable for some people out there?
Does Mr. Beast
Yeah,
own
does Mr. Beast have an electric car? Does he even drive, that guy?
Mr.
I mean, I
Beast?
saw him drive. I think it...
it? Cracked a Lamborghini.
But I don't know. Huh. Let's see. Oh, okay. What is it? The lanky lefty 27. Hey, I'm a lefty too. Is Ab High YouTube star with a Tesla? Okay, I have no idea why. Okay. So are you promoting yourself right now? This is so complicated. Prince Harry. Howie says Prince Harry used to drive an Audi e-tron 55, just like Iron Man.
That's
same
right.
car. Iron Man and Prince Harry have the same car. Though Iron Man did a lot more cocaine than Prince Harry. Not more. Because in his memoir, Prince Harry was saying like how wild he was and how he tried cocaine and all that. But actually, Iron Man was really addicted to a lot of hard drugs before he became Iron Man. Like that movie kind of, I don't know, not saved him, but something like that.
Yeah, he changed his life and everything. But Mr. Beast has a lot of cars apparently, because he also does car giveaways, right?
Oh, so it's for giveaways.
But like his own cars, I think. He has a Lambo. He has a BMW 3 Series. He's another Lambo. A Tesla Model 3.
Oh, Model 3? Model 3? Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
A Nissan. That's what it says right now. But I'm sure
Nissan,
he has more.
but there is a sport Nissan.
He has a Nissan.
I think it's called like the Z7 or something like that.
Nissan Armada.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So maybe that's more sporty in that sense. Trevor Turek says Tim Pool, I don't know who Tim Pool is, owns an EV. He's a podcaster too. His show is usually about police and culture. Oh, politics, because there's a heart there. I don't see. So I was trying to play anagrams. Great. So that being said, so Tim Pool owns an EV and he talks about politics and culture. So you see, a lot of people own EVs. Why don't you own an EV? Don't you want to be like a celebrity? I mean, you could always have more space for EVs out there, in there, everywhere. If your favorite celebrity doesn't own an EV, well, maybe they're just the type of celebrity that are not focused on like future in that sense. because EVs are definitely something that's a bit newer. And, well, in that being said, if you're not Elon Musk, well, it doesn't mean you're gonna have one, but I do suggest that you try it. I mean, the torque on this is really fast. Again, if you're a celebrity and you have a lot of money, you can buy these cars that have like super instant torque, even though they're on gasoline motors. But Marcus Brownlee did test drive a McLaren that was sort of like hybrid. Yeah, and a hybrid McLaren. And the way it was made was so that you could go even faster. So the McLaren was tuned not to be like this eco-friendly EV, but really to be this performance EV, because I'm going to repeat it again, Formula 1s do have a little electric motor in them to make them go faster. We talked about this. If you're just dropping in, make sure you leave a live comment and tell us who your favorite celebrity is, and we can search for you if they drive an electric vehicle. Okay, who else could we, because we Google up, who else could we actually see? Who would own an electric vehicle? Because Greta Thunberg, I don't think she even can drive. I mean, she's old enough, but I don't. Yeah, Beyonce. So Queen Bee.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that's a good one. So we got Queen Bee, we got Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, Howie, Kim Kardashian has been spotted driving a Tesla Cybertruck. Well, actually, yeah, somebody said that already. This is a thing. So that Kim Kardashian, but it wasn't a Cybertruck. Somebody said she had, I think, a Model S. Okay. So Leonardo, what does Leonardo drive?
So he was the first one to have a Toyota Prius.
Oh,
and
okay. Okay.
Then he upgraded.
He has no masculinity problem, that guy. He's fine. He's good.
Yeah.
No problem there.
And then he got a Tesla Roadster.
Oh, so that was the first. So he's really early adopter.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he stopped being a hybrid owner and he's moved to just being an electric car owner now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, good for him. So see, Leonardo DiCaprio has EVs, people. You want to be like him? You want to be with Margot Robbie? That's what you need to do. Yeah. Okay. And then, isn't Greta 18 or 19? Yeah, I think something like that. But that makes you legal for driving in most countries. I mean, I got my driver's license. I was, 16? And then, well, you get the pre-license.
No,
something
Greta,
like 15.
Greta is 21.
21? She can drink in the U.S., yo. Woohoo! This is not good for the world.
She looks about 5 years old.
I know, huh? She does. She has this super ageless face. But that's just how it is. Yeah, she's autistic. That's why. Greta has a higher carbon footprint than half my city. Okay, Max Power wants us to Google Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I mean, I don't know what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson drives, but of course he has a car collection.
Of course,
but it would make sense for him to have an EV because he's so self-conscious about things. And of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger converted his Hummer into an EV before he became a mayor of California. Yeah, that thing. So Arnold Schwarzenegger definitely did it, and he did it right.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has 2 Lamborghinis.
Okay.
A Huracan and an Aventador.
That's Lamborghini.
That's Lambo?
Yeah, so these 2, he has 2 of those.
Okay. What else? Nothing else?
Let's see if he has an EV, but he doesn't look like the kind of guy.
Oh my God. Come on, The Rock. You have to have an EV. With all the sweat you're outputting in the world, you're definitely polluting. You need to have an EV. Okay, stranger danger. Now, what is Beyonce? Does Beyonce have an EV? So Beyonce and Jay-Z, what's their deal on EV? I feel like they're such big stars. They could definitely make a difference if they had an electric vehicle. People would totally... I mean, they see them always at the NBA and all that. That makes a lot of sense. So Queen Bee, does Queen Bee drive EV?
Oh, Jay-Z and Justin Bieber have all been seen with a Cybertruck.
Ooh. So it's a Cybertruck for the guys. So Jay-Z and Justin Bieber. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Justin Bieber in a Cybertruck. That makes sense. I mean, he's Canadian, so we have to love him. Even though anything else. Yeah, we love you, Justin Bieber. Call us. We have Chris Pankot who says, how about Mila Kunis and this dude from the 70s show?
Not in prison. Which dude?
Yeah, which dude? The one that's in prison or the other one?
There's
The
a
one
lot
that-
of dudes in prison.
The one that was into Scientology, like that one.
Oh, he was also on the That 70s show, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not. It's not Ashton Kutcher. It's not the.
No, it's the other one. It's the
It's
stoner
the,
one.
It's the other one with the curly hair. Yeah.
It's the stoner one.
Stoner.
It's a sexual.
Yeah, it was totally a sexual thing. So that being said, does Mila Kunis, I don't even know how to say that, drive.
Mila
Okay.
Kunis,
Yeah, and
let's see.
Ashton Kutcher.
Let's see.
Hey, Bacardi Bob, thank you for tuning in. We are talking about, does your favorite celebrity drive an electric vehicle? Yeah.
They have a GMC Hummer.
Yeah, that's definitely not electric.
Yeah.
That's like as far away as electric as you can be. This is
But
like
they
a
also
tank.
have a Lexus LS hybrid.
Oh, a hybrid. Okay, so
Yeah.
they have an hybrid.
They're moving. They're
They're
making their
getting
way.
What we got? Allison Hannigan drives a Tesla Model S. Allison Hannigan.
Hannigan.
I don't know her. I have no idea. Maybe I know her face. This is the thing with celebrities.
She's from that show. I haven't seen it, but it's pretty popular. Buffy.
Oh yeah, Buffy.
Yeah, she was a friend.
Okay. So Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So she has a Tesla Model S. So Tesla Model S is kind of like the sedan of Tesla. Okay, that's cool. Then Ashton Kutcher has, well, with Mila, how do you call it? Kunis?
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. This is so complicated for my French language. Well, they have some sort of a hybrid Lexus. So they're kind of halfway there. Now, we did spot Lady Gaga in a Cybertruck. It seems like also Kim Kardashian has been spotted in a Cybertruck. Now, we didn't know if they were driving or not, but so far, Lady Gaga was not driving.
Soon
was
LA
she?
will be full of Cybertrucks, I feel.
Yeah.
I think so.
They're so unique and different. I mean, a Cybertruck will definitely make people notice you. Yes, it's like you can drive a Ferrari, but the Cybertruck, way better for now, because there's way less.
Way better than a Ferrari for now.
For now, it's way better than a Ferrari because there's only 4,000 that were actually produced and that were delivered. So you have more Ferraris in the world right now that you have Cybertrucks, meaning they're rarer, meaning they're worth more in that sense. It's so different.
Some people cannot recognize Ferraris sometimes when they
It's
pass
true.
by, but
Ferrari,
you can always
McLaren,
recognize
and all that. Sometimes you're not sure. But it's true that the Cybertruck, there's no way you can misinterpret a Cybertruck. I mean, it's so out there. There's no way. There's no way you're going to be like, is that a Jaguar? This is not going to happen. It's definitely no way.
No.
No.
Is this a Ferrari or Lamborghini? It's
Exactly.
A fucking Cybertruck.
Exactly. It's a Cybertruck. Where were you the past year? Or more like the past 3 years we've been waiting for them. I mean, this has been so long. Wait's coming. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not Lexus? Are you sure? So this makes no sense, people. This makes definitely no sense. Now, who's your favorite celebrity? Come on, tell us. Who's your favorite celebrity? It can be anybody. It can be, Electric Brian says that Mr. Beast does have some EVs. Well, drop it in the comment, Electric Brian. So what EVs does Mr. Beast have? Because, well, the thing is, they all have huge car collections. Like we said, most celebrities have money, and so they will buy more, of everything. So, more...
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, more Hot Wheels.
More Hot Wheels.
More Hot Wheels for adults. MK, so that's Marcus Brownlee, at least has driven many. That's true. MKBHD, I think that's Marcus Brownlee's tag for TikTok, if I'm not mistaken.
The guy from Unbox Therapy, he unboxed car at one point.
That's true. The guy from Unbox Therapy unboxes cars. So he must have unboxed at least one EV or hybrid in his unboxing lifetime. This is definitely a thing. Now, who else do you know that has touched an electric vehicle except for Elon Musk? Except for him, because he's a celebrity, but I mean, he owns 20.5% or something of Tesla, so that's very different. I think we all know that, was it Warren Buffett and Bill Gates who actually gave some money for BYD? That's the China... It's Warren Buffett, huh? Okay, I think it's Warren Buffett who gave money. I mean, it's through his company, but he would... but it's investment. But he was there at one of like the, I don't know, sports match to say that he gave money to BYD, which is a Beyond Your Dreams. It's an electric car company that is in China, from China. That steals all your information. But we had a podcast about this that you can go listen to on our podcast playlist that's called While You Wait. Because while you wait for your electric vehicle to charge, well, we entertain you and inform you on the latest electric vehicle developments, and sometimes just talk about celebrities and electric vehicles, which can be really mega fun. MBK owned a Tesla Model S Plaid, but recently got rid of it. Chris Pankach is saying traitor. So the thing is, the Plaid was like a special edition. Yeah, the Plaid was a special edition from Tesla, and it had like some weird Scottish design inside, and all that. It was supposed to also be faster, right? And that's the whole thing with the Plaid. The Plaid was supposed to be exactly. It's the AMG of Tesla, or the M3 of Tesla. That was the whole point of the Plaid. The Plaid you could also find in the Model Y, right? All the Teslas had the Plaid. Okay, thank you. So the Plaid was a thing. Now I haven't driven the Plaid yet. I haven't even like seen the Plaid, so I don't know how many were literally sold in that sense. Do I have to say that the Model X is kind of like up there? It's up there in that only Model S. Well, I saw Model Y. Yeah, I think I saw Model X Plaid. I didn't see that. Like, it was huge. Model 3 is ludicrous. Model only has performance. Model Y only has performance. What? Are we sure about this? I guess Chris is usually very educated on these things, so I'm pretty sure confident. Now, Sai, have we found another like crazy thing happening on the internet? Nothing.
No, nothing. Everything is pretty chill on the internet.
Everything's chill on the internet. Because
chilling.
we're there, that's why. Go to the Tesla and see. Perfect, thank you, Chris. So Chris is saying that Model 3 is ludicrous. That's like the upgrade. Model Y has only performance. Then Model S would have the Plaid. Okay, so Model S. So Model X has nothing. That's so sad for Model X. It's okay, Model X. I still love you because I own a Model X. Tesla Model X with doors that open like this. If you ask for a Model Y Plaid, they will look at you strange. Well, I'll try that. Anyways, you never really. Okay, you can go to Tesla to purchase your Tesla, but usually you can just do it online. I mean, everything is done online. It's so easy. I mean, it's so easy to order a Tesla. We could do it with you in another podcast/video. You just go on the website and you click all the features you want, and then you give you give a little deposit, and then you listen to While You Wait, the podcast. Because it's going to take, well, depending on the vehicle, a few months. Sometimes, like the Cybertruck took years. The Model 3 took years to get to, but at least they get that money, they get that attraction, and they see if it's a good product and all that, and then they start making them. Then thoughts on Plaids were track cars. I don't know. Is that lingo for some special like racing? Plaid. It's the AMG. Yeah, it's the sportiness. It's the sportiness. It's just like adding sportiness to it. It has a track mode on the screen. Oh, so cool. You don't done track, people? If you don't know this, well, it's okay. So the thing is, I should definitely bring my Tesla Model X on a track. You can do that on the island. Yeah, on Vancouver Island. You can bring your own car on one of these tracks. So there's one racetrack in Mission, here in British Columbia, and there's another one on the island. And this track, you can go and bring your very own vehicle, and you're going to learn how to drive it on the track. So that could be something very cool that we could do, because summer is coming up. And we could rent the track, and I can go crazy with my car. But it's kind of gonna be crazier, because last time I was with a car, well, first of all, it was not my car, so anything could happen. I signed a waiver, got the insurance and all that. I mean, they tell you insurance is optional, and you're like, do I really want optional insurance? Because I'm taking this car that's not mine on a racetrack, and my point is to try to kind of do something that's very dangerous on the road. So why would I not take the insurance? Like, do people really don't take the insurance? I don't understand that. That I don't understand. But that being said, I took the insurance, I took everything, then I did go on the racetrack, and it was quite fun. The only thing that my Tesla Model X doesn't have is like is a 5 or 6 point seat belt, which makes it so much cooler to drive on a track when you have the seat belt and the actual like helmet and all of that. But I don't know, we'll see. I wonder if Tesla will ever make an electric motorbike. Well, Howie, that's a good question. Actually, there are electric motorbikes. Harley Davidson already has an electric motorbike. KTM has an EV. Husqvarna has an EV. So I don't know all of the
But
other...
why would you buy an electric motorbike? What's the pull?
What's the pull?
Oh, yeah, what's the pull?
It's torque. Instant torque. So it goes faster.
Yeah,
faster.
but it's already very dangerous,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely.
do you want, like, would people think it's a good idea to go faster on it? I don't know.
Guys would.
Yeah.
Yeah, most guys would. That's why there's Red Bull, or Rockstar in Chris Panko's word. So the thing is, I'm not saying that I would buy one, but I have thought about it. I mean, if I do buy a next motorcycle, definitely going to be EV. There's less maintenance. There's less everything to do on it. You just need to plug it, and then it's ready to go. Now, of course, if you're going like hard enduro, that's gonna be harder to fill up in a way. But then if you have your Cybertruck, you have your 2 EV motorbikes, you can just kind of plug, go do the track, come back. So you just need to always come back to plug them, and then you would be good to go in that sense. So I've never been on a race bike. That I have not. No. Those are kind of scary in a way because they go really fast. But it's definitely on my list of to-dos. I mean, I could do it. I could do it. It's gonna happen.
You have your bike driver's license.
Exactly. I have my motorcycle driver's license, so I'm legal to drive any type of motorcycle that's out there. In that sense, so that's all good. Chris Pankert says, I'm in the market for a new EV in 2025. It'll be a Tesla, but I'm not sure which one yet. To Cybertruck. Get a Cybertruck. Why would you want anything else in the Cybertruck? I mean, nothing compares to the Cybertruck. Like, just get the Cybertruck. If money is no problem, get the Cybertruck. Why would you get anything else? There's Model 3, Model S, Model Y, Model X, and then there's Cybertruck. Then you get the Cybertruck.
And
Why?
if your wife kicks you out of the house, you sleep in a van.
It's true. If your wife kicks you out of the house, you can be homeless and protected because it is bulletproof. Yeah. So this is like so cool.
So if your wife shoots you,
It's fine.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know what you did last summer, but you're gonna be okay. No trucks. So you guys don't want trucks? Well, okay, but I can't do truck things yet. What happened with you and trucks? It's like Yes, Trevor Turek, hard enduro is kind of mountain bike, but with a motor. So we're talking like a motorbike, but in a mountain. This is crazy stuff. If you haven't seen this, go on YouTube. You'll have a lot of fun. And there's this actual race that happens. It's a Red Bull race. What's the name of that again? And they're all hard enduro racing bikes. It's crazy.
Yeah, what was the name?
What's his name? Hard something. Hard. I'm gonna get it. Gotta go play in traffic. I'll catch you later. Bye, Midnight Smoke. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Now you have all of these other electric vehicles, and a lot of stars or celebrities might have some of these. So they might have a car, an SUV. They might have hybrids. Completely, yes, of course, electric vehicles, but they have lots of vehicles in general. And like Sai said, some YouTubers do giveaways. So maybe they tested that out. They got them for free, sort of, kind of. They bought them with the money of their businesses, and then, they give them away because that gives them a lot of advertising. Oh, Joe Biden has a Ford F-150 Lightning. You can't drive?
United States
No.
cannot drive.
No, it's true.
Driver.
I don't. Maybe he can drive like from the White House to the fountain in the White House and come back.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like.
I don't know if if that's...
They can't drive. I don't think they're allowed
He
to.
can barely talk.
But it's not about his age.
It's about security. It's
That
about
is
security.
true.
So
That's
usually,
another... Yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
No, even the president of Canada cannot.
no, they're not allowed to. They have to have drivers.
Also, no matter what, if you're president of the U.S., you can't drive.
No, you can't.
What about Justin Trudeau? Can he drive?
No, he can't.
Oh, he can't. Oh, so
No.
no leader.
No, you can't. It's just too dangerous. Why would you drive? You're in the passenger seat. You have a driver. That's worth $88,000 here in Canada. You have drivers, and then you have bodyguards, and you have all of these people that are making sure that you're safe and secure.
You cannot.
No, you can't drive.
Because also there's got a couple of presidents that got drunk driving.
Oh.
Also, there's a few presidents and prime minister that got drunk driving, so they cannot drive because that would be very bad for the next elections. In that sense, again, if you're in a country where elections matter. If you aren't, well, that doesn't matter.
North Korea, call us.
Yeah, North Korea, give us a ring. Chris Pankage says, leaning to a Model 3 performance, but when you add rims, white seats, you lose the tax credit in USA because it puts it over the price cap. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. So EVs do have tax credits sometimes, but the thing is, if it is, there's a threshold now because EVs are getting more popular. So thank you for mentioning that. All right. Is your favorite celebrity an EV owner? Drop a comment, leave it there. We'll read it. We'll talk about it in the comment section because it's not because this video is over, recording live, that it's not over. It's going to stay on YouTube forever. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm Piper and I was with my researcher,
Sigh.
Yeah, will be available in the playlist called While You Wait. Same name as the podcast. You can click it, press it, follow it, share it, do whatever you want with it, as long as you listen to it. And then we'll see you in the next one, 12 p.m. Pacific time or Pacific Daylight Saving Time for more amazing podcasts on electric vehicles. Yeah, let's dance, bud. Okay. I don't see why people don't want to get the Cybertruck. I mean, it's a great truck. I haven't tested it yet. It just looks good. Just looks great. If you don't want the Cybertruck, I mean, it's fine. It's big.